In today's video, we are going to learn insertion operation performed on an array. We will see how to insert an element in an array in three ways. Insertion means to add a new element to our existing array. So insertion of a new element in the array can be done at three positions. First of all, at the beginning of the array means at the 0th index position. Then at the end of the array means where all the elements, maybe the size of the array is too big but still there are certain number of elements. So after the last element of the array, and at a prescribed location, that means a certain location given by the user, there we can insert a new element. So first we'll understand how an element can be inserted at the beginning of the array. So I have told you already, beginning of the array means the index position 0, the first index of the array. There we have to insert one new element. So in that case, what we will do, if any elements are already present starting from index position 0, one by one we will shift all the elements to next positions and make the index position 0 free to be occupied by the new element that we want to insert. Let's try to understand the concept of insertion at the beginning with the help of this example. Let's say this is an array of size 6, but as of now 5 elements are there in the array and last position is empty. But we want to insert a new element at the 0th position. So when we insert the position at the 0th position, one by one all the elements will be shifted to their next positions. So as you can see, 26 came from index value 0 to index value 1, 38 came from index value 1 to index value 2, and so on. So all the elements will be eventually shifted to the next available positions. Now let's see insertion at the end of the array. Insertion at the end means we have to insert a new element in the array at the index position available after the position occupied by the last element of the array. Now let's understand this also with the help of this example. So let's say we have to insert a new element at the last available index position, which is index value 5. So here we will insert the new element, and as you can see, none of the positions of the already existing elements is altered. Simply the new element is added at the last index value. Next is insertion at the position given by the user. This can be done in two ways. In first method, we will insert the new element by overwriting the value of already existing element, and that place will be occupied by the new element. In the second method, first we have to shift the elements starting from the position given by the user to their next index positions and then inserting the new element at the user defined position. Let's understand these also with the help of the example. First, we will understand how to override the already existing element. So this is the array, and suppose at the index value 2, user wants to insert a new element. So the 5 will be overwritten by the new element, which is 9, and rest of the elements will remain same. Let's understand the second way also with the help of this example. So let's say this is our array, and now we have to insert a new element at the index value 2. So here, as you can see, the new element is inserted at the index value 2, which is the new element is 9, but the rest of the elements starting from index value 2 have been shifted to the next index positions. So 5, which was at index value 2 earlier, has shifted to index value 3. 16 from 3 has shifted to 4, and 48 has shifted from 4 to 5. So let's understand all these concepts with the help of program as well. So I have taken a new source file. I have declared my main function, then required integer variables that I will be using in the program. This is the array on which in which the new element will be inserted. First I will ask the user to enter the size of the array, which will be stored in the variable size. Then I will ask the user to enter the actual elements of the array. With the help of this particular for loop, I will enter the elements in the array. Then just for the ease of the programmer, I will display the elements that have been stored inside the array on the screen. I will print on the screen with the help of this for loop. Now here is the code for inserting element at the beginning of the array. Means we have to insert an element at the 0th index position. So first of all, I will ask the user to insert the element, to enter the element that user wants to insert in the array, which will be stored in this variable new element. Now with the help of this for loop, we have to shift all the elements one by one to the next index positions. So here with this statement, these elements will be shifted to the next index positions and array of 0 will become free. So now we will store the new element at the index position array 0. Then we will print the new array just to see whether our element has been inserted or not. The file has been saved. I will compile it, run it. Let's say we enter the size 5. Randomly I will enter any elements in the array. Now here the elements of the array have been displayed as it is. Now here inserting element at the beginning of the array. So we will enter the element which we want to insert. Every time, just for the convenience, I will the new element I will take as 1 only. So now here you can see the new array, the new element has been inserted at the index position 0, and all other elements have been shifted to the next index positions. Now let's see the next part of the program, which is inserting at the end. So let me first comment this part of the program. I will uncomment the remaining part up to here. Okay. So size of the array and elements, entering the elements of the array, that part will remain intact. Even the printing of the original array will be there. Now here is the code to insert the element at the end of the array. So first we will ask the user to enter the element which user wants to insert in the array, which will be stored in this new array. Now here we don't have to do anything, just save the new element at the last index position, which will be given by the array size. Because if suppose user enters the size 5, so that means there will be 5 elements, but the index position starts from 0 to 4, and so array size will be the empty index position, last empty available. So the new element will be stored at the array size here, and then we can print the array just to check whether it has been inserted at the proper position or not. First save the file. compile it, run it. Again for the ease we'll enter the size as 5. Randomly I'll enter any elements. Array has been printed. Now enter the element to be inserted. Again 1. So as you can see, 1 has been inserted at the last index position at the end of the array. Now let's comment this part of the program as well. I will uncomment the next part. Here we'll see inserting element at the prescribed position by overwriting the existing element. That means we'll insert a new element at the position provided by the user, but the earlier element will be gone. So here this will be done in this with this statement. Only we have to find out the array location in the on which the user wants to insert, and then we will copy the new element at that particular index position. So if position is entered by the user is stored in this position, in this variable, then we have to actually store the new element at position -1, because position, the user gives the position 3. Suppose the user gives the position 3, that means user knows 1 2 3, but we know that array indexes start from 0 1 2 3 like that. So third position will be 0 1 and 2. So we have to store the new element at index values 2, so that we will find out by position -1. So save the file, compile it once again. Oh, there are errors. Why? Oh, I forgot to uncomment this. Save, compile, run. Just for the convenience, I will again give the array size 5, enter the elements. So these are the array elements. Now enter the element to be inserted 1. Now position at which the new element is to be inserted. Suppose I give the position 3. So this should come here where the element is 4. The new array is 6 3 1 9 2. As you can see, 1 has been inserted and 4 is now nowhere to be seen. So this is inserting an element at the position given by the user, but we are overwriting the existing element. Now the last part, I will comment this part as well. I will uncomment this part. Now here we will insert the array element at the position given by the user, but we will first shift the earlier elements to one position down, and then we will make that position empty at which the user wants to store the new element, and at that position we will copy the new element. So here programmer is asking the user to enter the new element. Then again programmer will ask the user to enter the position at which the user wants to store the new element, and with the help of this for loop we will shift the array elements one position down with the help of this particular for loop. So array I will be the next index position, which will now contain the previous elements. So eventually one position will be free at which the user wants to store the new element. Because we have started the for loop in reverse order, I equals to size, and then we are going only up to the position -1 index value. So now at position -1 we can store the new element. Then we'll print the new element, save, compile, run. Again size 5, enter the elements randomly. Elements have been printed. The element to be inserted 1, the position is 3 again. Now as you can see, the 1 has been inserted at position 3, but the remaining elements have been shifted one position down, means they have shifted to the succeeding index positions. So this was the program about inserting a new element in the array at various positions.